Alright, Gash, let's hit him with a big one. Wait. Harry Potter. Who gave me the wrong spell book? Hey guys, Hot Goggles here. I'm here to welcome you to your first installment of your soon-to-be scheduled reviews. Now, I know last time that I didn't give you that much of a hint, so I hope that little intro that I made gave you a hint before the manga intro started working. Anyway, this time won't be like the last, I promise. Today we'll be talking about the first 51 chapters of Konjiki no Gashu Better, or known in America as Zatchbell. It was featured in Weekly Shonen Sunday magazine and written and drawn by Makoto Raiku. The plot includes that magical demon children come to Earth in order to fight it out to determine who will become their next king. The demon children have to team up with humans who can read the demon's spell book in order for the demons themselves to use their spells. Okay, plot time, guys. The plot is really simple. Like every other Battle Royale manga, the main characters, Gash and Kyo, have to fight every other character they meet. Twist! Gash has amnesia! Oh no. Cliché. I know, right? Anyway, while they're fighting all these guys, Gash has no idea who he is, where he came from, and why all these other little children seem to want to beat him up. Like your childhood, right? Anyway, the plot doesn't really get that much deeper than that. Yes, other things pop up, but they go along with story progression. It doesn't suffer from backstory syndrome like other manga nowadays, and I kinda like that. And if it did get any deeper, the story wouldn't be as enjoyable, so the plot's okay. Okay guys, and we're now on to characters. Now, for a story like this, the characters will definitely have to be up to par. In most Battle Royale manga tend to have a lot of characters, and they'll either do one of two things: make every character count, or throw some of those characters away. This one does the latter. It makes every single character count. Each character has its own purpose that it's trying to fulfill, and you feel that throughout each and every one of them. Throughout all the characters that you'll meet in the story, there's ones that you'll like and ones that you may dislike, but you can't deny the fact that each of them are somewhat of a good character. Now the main characters, Zatch and Kyo, are done very well. Gash, while small and full of amnesia, you can feel his plucky little spirit to be a kind king and his determination. Kyo, at the beginning you can feel his loneliness that he gets from being a genius and having almost no friends, how he feels when Gash helps him throughout the manga, and how he feels when he gains friends. All the other side characters that you meet will also follow around this progression while they get what they want or lose what they want, and you'll see their determination leak through. Personally, the characters are the main focus of this manga and what really brings it to life. You can feel each character's emotions that they give off and how they feel. This is the main part that I like about this manga. On to the art. The series starts off by having these characters drawn out a bit roundish, but throughout the chapters they noticeably sharpen out. The characters themselves are drawn distinctively from each other, so you should never mix them up between this large cast that you're given. The backgrounds are also done quite nicely. You always have a nice sense of setting and never forget where you are. They move from the beach, a factory, a freezer, to the inside of a monster. Yes, that's quite a bit of setting. Anyway, the demons themselves use spells, so each spell has to look distinctively different from each other, which they do. They also give this nice sense of power or weakness that the spell may have. Now, the spells may seem like the best thing, but I personally feel that the atmosphere that's given out through the drawing is the best that this manga can give you. The atmosphere itself will determine how the characters feel and how you may feel. sad moments make you feel sad, happy moments make you feel happy, and they give you this nice sense of pressure that I don't get from any other manga, and I feel this one does the best. And now on to the main part, what makes this manga special, and that is the characters. The characters are the driving force behind this manga. They make you feel for them and care about the story. The reason you care about the story is not to see so much of how it ends, but to see how the characters themselves will react to that. And I feel that that is the best type of storytelling you can get. If people can connect to the characters, that will make it easier for you to draw their story out and be a lot more fluid. You can see this with their emotions. Every time Gash gets angry, you can feel the gravity that he puts on himself and the people around them. When they get sad, you also want to get sad with them and cry. I've almost felt these emotions, but my robot-like heart won't allow me to. Anyway, these characters are what make up this story, and without them, I promise you that it would not be the same, and I feel that this is the most important part that this story can give you. It will give you characters that you will never be able to read about in any other manga. Alright guys, and now for the part you've most likely been waiting for, the score. Since Gash Bell is a completed manga, I feel that giving it my planned 1 through 5 score wouldn't be as fair, because I didn't go throughout the whole book, and it does get much better than up to chapter 50. Now, because of that, I'll be giving it a 1 through 3 score, and the score Konjiki no Gashuberu gets is a 2 out of 3. And that's because even though it's good and you'll most likely get just what you got from the first 50 chapters throughout the rest of the book is more detailed and is a better product. If you left it where it was at the 1 through 50 score, it does seem a bit average at its core. Its drawing style isn't all that detailed from any other manga that would be out there, and its plot and story still are less developed than what it could be from that point. Now, that being said, I will give this a full review. The main reason that I gave it this review is for me to try to be less spoilerific, if that's a word that I can use, and it is now, going in my personal dictionary. My full review will contain a lot more spoilers. This video is mostly to get people interested in the work and into reading it, so that next video will be coming up pretty soon, hopefully. Now that that's done, I'll be seeing you guys later with my next review that my one subscriber gave me. Do you like demons? Do you like swords? Do you like blue flames? Then you'll like our next one. Yeah, this hint is 5 times better, isn't it? I'll see you next time.